this is how I feel about
I, does your name
everything.
say I am Satoshi now,
Oh,
now
yeah.
that you have the sword?
Yes. Yeah, that's perfect for it. So this is the question I get asked all the time, and this is how I feel about it. Are you making money with your crypto investments? Well, yesterday I was down 69%. That's about as accurate as my investment gets.
Facilities for that big man.
Welcome to the
But
crypto world. You can
yeah,
be up
yeah.
today and down tomorrow and back up again later today.
Well, and that's what today we're talking about. Solana. I was reading on Milk Road, and Solana just had a record-breaking month, I believe. Let me see. Yeah. Solana's economic value hits the all-time high. While the price is going like this down, the amount of money that it has made in the last month, just in transaction fees and stuff, is at an all-time high. It made almost $100 million last month
Lord have mercy, I'm about to bust.
in transaction fees. That's a lot of money.
With holy
With
shit.
yeah. That's
At
what
fraction of a penny as
right.
transaction.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that's a lot of money. You remember in the NFT craze when Ethereum transaction fees were $100 to $1,000, to try to score an NFT. Solana's is a fraction of a penny, and because it's a fraction of a penny, people are doing tons of transactions on the Solana network. It was 91.3, so shy of 100 million, but it's made over $1 billion already this year in transactions, and the price is going down like this. When we were talking about it's hard to, it's up today, it's down tomorrow, it's this, that, and the other. Milk Road, the point of their article was, I think the title of it was, is Solana about to make a moonshot? And it's one of those things where the behind the scenes, the network, the user activity, all of that stuff could be just pulling back like this. And then once people get an eye and they go, wait a minute, there's no reason it should be under $150 a coin. That, with $100 million a month in transaction fees, that coin should be ridiculously expensive. And then once it goes, especially Solana is the one that, just fairly recently in the last year or so went from $25 up to well over 100 to almost 200, and it's come back down. But people are starting to realize that Solana, hit the 1 year. Let's see. Look at that. Just a year ago, when the Solana mobile phone was released.
Yeah, there you go.
It was down there, and it just has rocketed up. And people think, oh man, it has rocketed up, but we're nowhere near where it should be. Based on Solana's economic value, its daily active addresses, which it had 1.6 million active addresses in the month of June of people actually buying, selling, or staking. The daily active addresses on Solana blows away every other one. They're getting new addresses all the time, and the price has remained either stagnant or slightly going down. But every other metric is like, this coin is getting used a bunch. Plus, I do have a screen here. I'll show you.
Yeah, we need to. I've been having this thought about Solana a lot lately. Matter of fact, I was having it on a long drive today. I'm getting that feeling again. I do not trust my feelings. I do not make financial decisions based on my feelings generally, as much as possible. But I have had that feeling for a while, and it continues to get stronger that Solana is like, it is the gem, and it is way, way undervalued. I mean, meme coins have been massively huge on Solana. They're not even talking about the financial aspect. You hear it because of the transaction speed. There's the financial backing and network that's building on Solana because of its sheer speed, especially if it programmed the wrong. Anyways, I'm rambling like always, but like I feel like it is going to explode. Like, I'm very close to going heavy on Solana.
I agree, because to me, it's like, I'm looking at investing, putting some in Ethereum, and I'm looking at putting a lot of stuff on Solana coins. And
do me a favor, please. Get out of here.
every single day I'm using Solana. I'm buying, I'm selling, I'm swapping, I'm moving stuff with Hive Mapper, with other DPIM projects, with the people I know who I'm transferring money back and forth. We're using Solana. You know, Hawk Tua coin, that's on Solana. I bought some Hawk Tua coin.
The function, the Phantom wallet is just so easy to use. Here was the other thing. The other thing is we're very close to finding out whether the ETH ETF is going to, well, it's been approved, when it's going to go. Soon as that hits, immediately within days, Solana is the next predicted one. You've already had VanEck file. Right. Solana is going to jump from that. Like, there's so much, okay, and this is what I'm getting at, and then I'll shut up about it and let you have the show back. For everything that's happening on Solana, there's barely any freaking talking about it. That's right. What has me jacked about it.
Right. And that's what Milk Road was saying, was just it seems like if you're running the numbers on all the networks, all the blockchains, all the stuff that's going on, all the coins, it's like Solana is not just blowing people away, but as we kind of move sideways with Bitcoin and Ethereum and the whole crypto market, Solana is exploding.
Yeah.
The number of people who are opening wallets, the number of active daily users, the number of transaction fees. And like you said, we're talking fractions of a penny. And the network made almost $100 million last month. And VanEck has already applied for a Solana ETF. And they talk about how the first Bitcoin got filed in July of 2013. And it took over 10 years before it did it. But now that Band-Aid has been ripped off, they're thinking that it might not happen immediately, but it's probably going to happen within the next 10 years, And like you said, if Ethereum ETF goes, the next one's Solana. And I don't feel personally like any of this is being priced in. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I feel like the coin keeps going down like this and the activity keeps going like this. So the point of this Milk Road article was that be aware that Solana might be ready to start breaking all-time coin highs. It's breaking all its other records. It's usually only a matter of time. There's a lot of stuff going on in the economy that's pulling a lot of things back, that's slowing a lot of things down. But with the election this year and kind of depending on the results and the fallout of that, and whether or not we turn on the money printer and whether or not interest rates go down and money starts to come into the market, Solana might be one of the first places where people really start throwing that money. And if that's the case, we could be looking at $400, $500, $600, $700 token quickly.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I believe that. Yeah, I believe that for sure.
Embarrassing.
Man, well, I'm glad to hear you talk about that. Yeah, because this is something. It's all over the place. It's not like I've come to this revelation myself, but
right.
It's a lot. It keeps coming up constantly.
That's what eventually you're like, this should be doing something, because I hear about Solana everywhere, but not in the buy Solana, these meme coins are on Solana. Oh, this DPIN project is on Solana. Oh, this Solana wallet is constantly the best, and it's getting tons of new users every day, and they're not bogging down. I mean, I love it. I love it. I've been using Phantom Wallet to pay people all over the world quickly. You don't even notice it because it's like a half a penny to send any amount of money. I use it all the time. I got a ton of NFTs on there. Solana.
Solana, get you some.